Hey there, this is a review of the Steamfast steam press. It's the SF-680 model. It's been working really great for me. Just to give you a quick background, I have a chair cover rental business, like an event rental business. I use this thing a lot for like ironing out chair covers and tablecloths, and really before I had this it was a pain because I was doing it by hand, so it's a business that I run from home. In this video I'm going to give you a walkthrough, explain all the features of this model. I'm actually going to show you how to use it as well. I do want to mention one thing about the price is if you were to go to their website right now, the prices are well over $300. If you go to Amazon, you'll find that they're much lower than that. Actually, if you go to the link in the description, it'll take you to the Amazon page that is selling this, and then you can find out what is the link on the day that it is that you're watching this video. So again, I encourage you to do that because the prices on Amazon are definitely lower than the ones on their actual website. Before we get started with the video, please can you like the video and also leave me a comment. So like it, that helps us out and helps other people that are looking for the same review find it, because then YouTube recommends it. And then also leave a comment. Let me know what you think of my review. Let me know if you have any questions. I could answer those specifically. Let me know if you want a follow-up video, whatever you need. Just put it in the comment section below, and then I do check those, so I'll get back to that as well. So let's get started with the actual review. So first thing I want to talk about, what do you get when you buy it? So you get, of course, you're going to get the instructions. You will also get one of these pad cushions that you could use for I guess like collars. I don't use it that much because I mostly do chair covers and tablecloths, but you'll get that. And then you'll also get this container. So this is the container that you put the water in, and that's how you fill it up so that you could use the steam. But I'll show you how that works here in a minute. It actually works really great. The other thing that is supposed to be here that's not here though right now is the you get a plastic spray bottle. I probably lost that months ago, but no big deal. It's just a regular small plastic spray bottle. So let's look at some of the features of it. So one thing I want to point out is right here, this is how you lock it and unlock it. It's a feature I actually really like. So what you do is when you want to use it, you have to turn this, that unlocks it so that you can open it. And then it's good because when you close it, you could lock it, and then when you have to transport it, you could just kind of like pick it up like this. So it works really great for that. Some of the other features on here, well, I'm going to open it up as though I'm getting ready to steam something, which I will do here in a minute. Something I should point out too is the bottom pad right here, it doesn't heat up, so the only part that heats up is the top, and I guess that's pretty standard like with all these steam presses, but again I found it to work really well. Hasn't been a problem. I like this specific model. I want to talk about the SF-680. I like this one because the width of it. So my problem was I need to do these like chair covers, and the chair covers are pretty wide, and so are the tablecloths. So I guess this is the model that they have that is a little bit wider. So get you an idea of the dimensions here. So from here to here, it's about 25 inches, maybe like 24 3/4. And then from here, it says it's supposed to be 10, and or a little bit more. It's about 10.5. So it's actually perfect size. Alright, just give me a minute. I'm going to plug this in and turn it on, and we'll show you how it works. Alright, to turn this guy on, there's a switch back here. So you'll have to click on that switch. That'll turn it on. And then after you do that, you'll notice that these all start to light up. So this is telling me that it's turned on. Right now it's on the minimum setting. So it's going to have the least amount of heat. So all you have to do is you're just pressing this button right here, the set button, to like what type of cloth you have. Honestly, I don't even use that much. I just go by what I think the right temperature is. So for me, I usually just use wool, because wool is the first one where you're allowed to use the spray feature. For nylon and silk, it doesn't use the spray filter, so you won't be able to use that. So I'm going to turn it on. I'm going to let it heat up. I know it's heated up to what I need it to because this light right here turns like a yellow color. That tells me that I could use a seam. So it's really simple. You just leave it open like this, and that's it. And you just wait. And depending on how you go with the temperature, it might take sometimes up to like, I don't know, maybe like 4 or 5 minutes, 3 minutes. It just depends. So we'll come back in a second when that's all heated up. Alright, we are ready to go. So it's all warmed up, it's all heated up. So up here I have like the green light, the red light of course showing it's on, the green light showing that it's at the correct temperature. and then when it gets to the correct temperature, it's showing orange because I clicked wool, and wool means that I am able to use that feature with the steam. So I'm going to do two things here. I'll do first just like a regular t-shirt, and I'll show you how to work the spray function on there, and then after that I'll do like a chair cover that I have that's pretty wrinkled. So it's pretty easy. I'm just going to go like this, and I'm just going to put it, the shirt, like so. Make sure it's flat on there. And now there's these green buttons on the side right here. So you press those buttons and it discharges the water, the mist that you put inside. I'll show you that here too in a little bit when I'm done with this. So what you want to do this the correct way is put it down so it's about in maybe like 2 inches from the bottom. That's actually what they recommend, like 2 inches from actually like hitting like the t-shirt in this case that I had there. And then what you do is there's a button on either side, which is nice. So all you have to do is you hold the button down for a couple seconds, 2 to 3. And then just close it like this, and then you just wait. And then when you start to hear it beeping, that tells you that it's done. So that's another great feature too that I didn't mention. You hear the beep, you know it's ready to go. So it's beeping. And this shirt is, or at least this part of the shirt, has been ironed, right? So right now it's actually kind of hot. So that gives you an idea of how to use it. That beeping sound that goes off too, that beeping sound, I think it goes like 10 times, and then after that, it turns off the heat, because that means that you didn't lift it. So I'll do this one more time. So again, there's buttons on either side. So I'm going on this side here. If you're left-handed, I guess, or right-handed, I don't know. About 2 inches away. And I do that, and then that steams it for me. Waiting for the beep. So I'm all done, right? So when I'm done using it, all I have to do is click back here. You gotta sometimes be careful, like when you put your hand through here so you don't get burned. But I'm gonna turn it off now, because I don't need to use it anymore. So I turn it off, and that's that. Alright, one more thing. I told you I was going to show you how I use this for my event rental business. So here's an example. So this would be a wrinkled, I don't know how wrinkled it's showing up there, but this is my wrinkled chair cover that I have to get ready for a customer. I have to turn it back on. It hasn't been off that long, so it should heat up pretty quickly here. And then I'll do the same thing. When it gets to the green and the yellow, it tells me that it's ready to be steamed. And I just do the same thing one more time. So I'll be back in a minute. I'm going to wait for it to heat up. It shouldn't take very long at all. Alright, so one more time we're going to do this, and I'm going to do chair cover just like I promised I would. And then after that, stick around, don't go away. I'm going to show you how you put the water in there so you can create that steam. Okay, so again, it's really, at this point, it's really easy. You can figure this out. It doesn't take for long. A couple tries and you got it. So it's showing orange. That means I'm ready to steam it. So I'm going to put it a couple inches away. Hold the steamer for like 2 or 3 seconds. I usually do it for like 2. Hold it down. When it beeps, it tells me that it's done. And my life is a lot easier because I don't have to use like one of those hand irons over like an ironing board. I actually do this while I'm sitting on the floor. I just take a bunch of them and do it. So there, you can see right there, right? Look at how nice that looks. There's one more thing I want to show you. So the last thing is, you might be wondering, like, where do you put in the water? It goes right in here. So I'm going to open up this little compartment right here, or not open it, it just slides out. So slide that out. And then after you slide that out, you have to make sure that you use distilled water. So this is distilled water, probably got it at like Walmart. So I got distilled water, and then this is the dispenser here. Actually, by this point, I usually just pour it right in there. But they give you this thing to help control it so you don't spill it. So you just open up that little like plastic grommet, whatever grommet it is right there, and you just pour this into here. And I'll just fill this in because I'm going to need this anyways. I have to do some steaming today. So that's it. So we pour the water in there, close it back up, and it's ready to go. So hopefully you found my review helpful. Hoping that at least it gives you a better idea of I guess what the features are of this one. This thing's been great. Like I said, I had this chair cover rental business. We do chair covers, tablecloths in the Chicagoland area, and this has just made life so much easier. It's been great. I've had it for probably like 4, maybe 5 months, and it's been working just fine. You see behind me the price on their website. If you go to that right now, I think today's like it's like March 16th or March 17th, 2020. So we're right in the middle of the coronavirus, stuck inside the house. But the price on their website is $319. If you go to the Amazon link, I did the research and I found that they have like a really good price, and you know that their return policy is really good too. But if you go to their link, I'm pretty sure even today their prices are significantly lower. So if you check after today, they're probably going to still be great. Please, one more thing before you go is, can you please like and comment? I'd appreciate that also. So just a quick like, hit that button. It lets YouTube know that this is a video that you found useful, effective, helpful. And then also when you leave a comment, I just like to know, did you end up buying one? Maybe after you do get one, come back and let me know how it's working for you, and ultimately just let me know if the video is helpful. So all those things help us out, because that helps people like you that are looking for this review find it, because then YouTube is able to identify this as a video that people found useful. So I hope you found the video useful. If you have any other questions, leave them in the comments below. I'm definitely checking. So if you have any questions or you have any comments about it, you need me to do like a follow-up video or something, just let me know. Leave it in the comments below. Bonus video, bonus video. I realized I really didn't get you a good close-up. So here's a close-up of the handle. So this is the green button right here that you have to press so the water comes out. That's like the lock and everything. And another close-up would be, so here that would be just the inside of it. So you can see the top. This is the part that heats up here, and then down here is the part that doesn't. So it's more of a pad. Down here is where the water goes. So I showed you that. And if you look over here, down like right, I don't know how well it's going to show up, but my like finger is kind of pointing to it, but right there is the on-off button. This is what the back of it looks like, and of course it has a cord, right, that takes you to an outlet where you could plug it in. So that's what it looks like. Please, please, please like and comment.